Any question? Okay. Chapter 45, verse number 1. We have seen it before. We'll see today also. This is Ha Meem. The first verse. Ha means Hayu. That means the giver of life. The giver of life. Meem denotes the first letter of the word, the Mu'min, the grantor of faith. The grantor of faith. The name of Allah, Meem, Mu'min. Mu'min means who grants the faith. So you can be a Mu'min, a believer in the unseen. Believer in the unseen believes in the hereafter. I want a life in the hereafter that will not have the bearing down effect that I had lived through in my past years until a moment before. I don't want that life. I want a new life without the turbulence, without the torment of the past years. Even now I have my worries. I don't want this worry hereafter from this moment. If this worry increases to a state of fear, definitely that is even more terrible for me. It's dislike for me. It doesn't happen in my life, is my deep wish here. So believe in the unseen, that is your wish in the depths of your heart, that is from the soul. It is delivered to you by the command of God. So we take that as our honor, thank God, and we abide by believing in it. First thing, whether we believe or not, you want or not, you wish for it or not, definitely I wish my hereafter shall be beautiful indeed. My hereafter will be good and just. It will not adjust with your injustice, but will have a very promising result, a recompense for what you are holding on to, the justice. The justice based on the truth about you and me. The truth is you don't know what is going to come in the next moment, in the life next. So I go by my order. The order comes from my soul to my heart, soul to my mind. And I am mindful of it. Your life is going to be clean, beautiful. No hindrances, no obstruction from anyone. And you don't have to tread the path of anyone. You don't have to borrow anything from anyone. And you don't have to take the help or protection from anyone. Everything will be circumventing you protecting you, removing all that is unfavorable to your present position, presenting from this moment onwards. So that will be removed. All the unpleasantness will be removed, and the pleasantries will be given to you if you are fair enough to your conscience, that is your soul, that is when the God is witness over it. The soul is a witness over what you do, and the soul is the revealer of what you should do and what you should believe and what you must be remembered of and what you will be reminded of. All good things, all best things that happen in your life, you want a furtherance to it, not the same thing. God creates it for you, furthering by the moment, every breath of yours, He is increasing your wish. And with that, there's a wisdom attached that you must know. In your wish, your wisdom is always attached. Your knowledge will not catch up to the wish. If you use your knowledge, you will not be a believer. You cannot believe because your knowledge cannot reach up to it. Your knowledge cannot perform it. But the problem with us is we carry God's wisdom, the wish, forgetting that your wisdom is attached to the wish, which is that which wisdom is beyond your knowledge of the all walks of life. It is surpassing every knowledge because every single wish has to be created for you by the combination of the heavens and the earth and everything all round together. So it is a reminder for us whenever some wish is given to you, it is the word of Veda, word of scripture, word from Quran. It is the commitment of God upon you when He gives you the wish. That is His blessing, a glad tidings. So Ha Meem, Ha means high, high you. You will be given a new lease of life. You will be given a new birth. You will be given all pristine, pure word from Him, and a word for you is turned into a new world order if you take that wish, considering that a wisdom is always attached to the wish. That wisdom will perform the wish, not your knowledge, and with your hands, with your feet, with your legs, with your body, with your eyes, and with your knowledge, you can never catch up to it. It is a new life. That is for a person who remember that unless God's help is there, I have no next breath. I have no life. We are all dead in this regard while we are living unmindful of the wish, but full of desires of the created things. I want everything that is attractive to me, not knowing everything that is attractive to you has no life. All the life is depreciating. Their presence is going to be extinct soon. I desire that. It is in somebody's possession and they are using it or they are not using it in somebody's possession. Even while they are possessing it, it is downgraded. And soon it will be nothing for them and it will become extinct. After that, it will become dust. Never believe in the dusty things, however grateful it is, however monumental it is. Never believe that such created things or the man created edifices shall never be an attraction for you. It cannot beguile you. It cannot mislead you from the highest path that God has stored for you. He has prepared for you. and He is giving you a wish. Lead the best of lives. Lead a life that will be an example for others. Lead a life that will be an input to their hearts, that they also have some deep wish in them. They believe that is what is not possible with the human knowledge to build a life of this order. I have something which my knowledge cannot reach, that I also believe in it. Whenever someone has this particular gift of God, this particular proof from God, your wisdom is always there with the wish and the desires. With the desires, your knowledge is there, your knowledge is depreciative. Your knowledge will not perform whatever you desire about. And whatever you lay your hands upon, that is, they are the created things, it is already getting destroyed. It is on the destructive elimination phase. It will be eliminated soon. And your life is also getting older and you are aging by the time what you are gaining out of the worldly creations from whatever the man possesses, from whatever the flamboyant life that the man is living out of the created things and out of his own imaginary life he has created. Nothing has got any value concerning the liveliness of a product. I am creating something like a phone. I am creating but doesn't have life, but will take away my life any point of time. But whatever is created by God, it is lively and it is giving me a life when I am using it, consuming it. This is the difference between the believer who believes in the liveliness that God delivers to you as a deep wish that is from the soul, from the depths of your chest. A treasure comes to your mind so that you will be mindful that I want something that has got liveliness, that has got a quivering in it, and that will kindle my liveliness, and I will be brought into a new world with a new life force that will be projecting me before others as a model that knowledge is far inferior compared to the wishful wisdom God has given to each and every mind from the soul. Everyone has a direction of his own. Everyone has a will of his own, a willingness of his own, a determination this way and that way, ambiguously, or very straightforward, steadfast. They have their patience and they believe in totally that which is unseen. I believe in my knowledge also. That means I have not taken the grip of God's blessing and message, which cannot be a matter for you to be delivering to yourself, but it is God to perform it, create for you, and deliver it to you for the whole life to come. And it will be generously be rewarded for you so that you can become benevolent and you will be distributing to others also along with the wisdom. So whenever I am saying something to you, it is with the wisdom I am imparting, not just out of knowledge. It is not a wordy monologue, but it is a communication from God. And it is for you to absorb and imbibe as your own inherent nature. That becomes your quality that kindles your deepest wishes that it will come true. Never will it be lost from you, but it is for you to deliver it by believing in it. We call upon the granter of belief, O the Mu'min. He is the granter of faith. Bring me the life and give me the life and generate life in me and let me be living a life of grandeur that other men does not possess. Likewise, the other person lives a life of grandeur the next person cannot possess. Likewise, 8 billion people, each of them has a life of grandeur from Him, from the Almighty, that is delivered to them from the depth of their chest to their mind, from the soul to their mind. This is your life you need. So, Ha Meem means high you, your life. Meem means the grantor of faith in whatever He delivers to you, of the unseen, of that which you know not. When you know nothing, no knowledge. I am meeting with certain instances and incidences that is harmful to me, attentively or inattentively, I have brought it upon me. I not knowing what to do next. I am in the darkness. In such a gloomy state, I have lost all my knowledge. Now your new knowledge is coming to you. Don't worry. First thing, from the depth of your heart, don't worry. So, this is the Veda. I shall not worry. Why? Because you are a believer in God. What you don't know, God knows. What you can't do, God can do. When you are in the darkness, God is a light for you if you are a believer. Because you say you are a believer, God tests you that off and on. You tend to forget God and try to boast yourself for whatever God is delivering to you. The moment I am boastful of something that's already gone away from me, that has lost its shine, that has lost its liveliness, it is a dead material. If you want to revive it back to a lively one so that it will be of help to you, it will be more useful to you. I keep on seeing the screen, my eyes may become dull in due course. I can become, I'm losing my vision if I continue to see it because it has got no liveliness to deliver light to me. If I believe in God and see it all day and all night, nothing is going to happen to me. If I believe in God, He is going to give good from this, not bad from the screen I am looking into. He gives me the wisdom of it, and the knowledge is removed. And you elevate in your greatness, instantly you will be having that mind to say, all glory be to God, and you will not become proud. The more you don't become proud, the better your position is. The more you believe that God is the grantor of faith, because of that reason, I am having liveliness from all around. No shortage of my livelihood, for my livelihood, and there's no shortness for my liveliness all around me. And whatever I require, it is already there. I don't go for money and then spend, but the money is there, I am spending. There's a difference. The money is going to come to you because it has life to reach you. You go and grab the money because it doesn't have life. You are proud and you want to be wealthy and you want to be showy. You want to be proud, and as a result, you are disobedient to your God, who says, be humble, be fearful. Every single moment of your pride is going to bring you an eventful consequence. Do not tread that path. Beware. Have some fear for God. When the godliness is still there, you have to believe that is going to be tomorrow, not what you possess and your pride. It is going to make you down, go down the hill. We do not know when we'll be hitting the ground. So before that, be awakened. And Allah also helps you by removing certain beautiful things out of you. Your life, you have some disease and you become fearful of that. You go to doctors, the doctors say that it will be there lifelong. And the doctor says, even this will pass on to your generations. So your whole life is gone. As long as you are living, you will see your progeny, your descendants suffering from whatever you have. Because I feed my children with my pride, and they also become proud. And what you feed is without life; it is dead. The moment you touch something with pride and arrogance, that is total disobedience to Allah, and there's no humility. You are showing it to the people. You make the people vying with you because you showed pride. And you are prejudiced about other people and you look down upon the other people. Everything is making all your provisions, God given provisions, dead. And it is gone astray and it has become like dust. It doesn't have any life in it, and when you use it, it takes away your life you do not know. Slowly, you become a prey to the diseases and afflictions, and your ability to face the future is slowly going down. That ability and confidence and hope, everything goes away, become making you hopeless. The more I am not worried about my future, the better I am now. I am lively. That is an indication that I am not at all to the displeasure of Allah's sight, Allah's wish. I am behaving. Definitely, I am obeying to Him without rebellion in me, and I am steadfast in my grip of whatever goodness is given to me. And with that, there is an unseen wisdom there, and the wisdom will take me to the future and not the knowledge. Always I am fearful of the tomorrow, not that I am proud of what I have earned today. And this fear and piety I teach my kids and grandkids. I teach the people around me, those who are near and dear to me. I tell them how to live because I know by which I am living by the truth, and the truth is given to them, whoever is coming to you to receive it. And I will not shy away from them when they come and call me for anything that they want as clarity in the religion, in the religious duty towards God. There's no duty towards God, but duty towards yourself to safeguard the godliness in you, whatever He has provided you, as your wish, from the depth of your heart, from the soul to the mind, when He delivers to you, it's your duty to guard it from vanishing away. If I have to improve my standards from this moment, leave the pride. That arrogance can be totally thrown away from me only to reinvent the wisdom and the wish. Still, it is there with me. It will be coming all along through my life till my death. So, at given point of time, God is there with you, and the godliness given to you will never be taken out. It is always there, but it is hidden from your sight. The more you are proud, and with that, that envy will also be there to give you double the loss, punishment, torment. As long as I am proud, I cannot see. My eyes are blinded. What I have in my heart, I cannot see. I can see only whatever I possess. I can see only whatever others are possessing. So there is a vying with each other. What he possesses, I must grab it, and he will be thinking what you possess, he must grab it. There is an unseen, unknown, and a rivalry that will be brewing up inside to the level of killing each other, robbing each other, plundering. You want the wealth of the world that is dead. If only you have everything that is lively, you won't go after the wealth of the world because this liveliness is giving you enough life and enough faith and belief in the godliness. There is no question of doubting it with suspicion whether I can believe this or not. The belief God gives you because He makes you see it as if it is all spread out before you and in the righteous path. You follow the right way, and there is no shortage to your voyage till the death, till your lives are captured. There's no hindrance. There's a broad way for you, and there's a highway for the descending wisdom upon you. There will not be any way that I will be distressed at any point of time because of the people around me causing troubles. Those troubles will be reflected back to them, and they are the sufferers for their own plot against me. This is because I am having the liveliness in me, the God given liveliness in me. Ha Meem. That is the life. Ha means liveliness, that life, the new life. Not the life that is decaying in me, but the life that is flourishing before me. I go for that. From the depth of my heart and the soul to the next life, I am traveling. And that speed, it may be a million of millions of years. Every single day in our count, in God's count, will be the count of your 50,000 years, maybe. That is the speed by which I believe, because I believe God gives you the wisdom, you are seeing the wisdom, the light of it, where it takes you. Distance, far away distance from where my eyes can fail to see, from that distance onwards, the light is there. So all through till the end of my day, the fixed day, it is be giving, removing the gloom from me, from in front of me, and take me to the righteous path. That is the straight path. If we, once you are entering into the straight path, God removes the suspicion, God removes the fear, God removes every emotion like anxiousness, sadness, worry. Everything is removed and peace is settling there. Now I am believing more and more the grant of Allah. That is the tomorrow. Have a better tomorrow, better tomorrow, better tomorrow. Always keep in mind you must have the life force strengthened and evolved. Keep the life force strengthened all the time and let it evolve. Believe in the better hereafter. Don't get settled with whatever possessions you have in wealth and property and in your progenies. Never be satisfied with them because all the time Allah speaks to you, better your life. Have a better life, have a better life, have a better life. There's no question of vying with others the way they are living. There's no question of eyeing on them. There's no question of envying them. And you will be leading a separate life, unobstructed by anyone else. You will be unseen by others. However, flourishing you are, whatever be the grandeur of life you may be leading, none can see you, none can remember you as having seen somewhere because your life is hidden from their views. That's your protection for you because your life is a grand life. The grandest of all lives, each one is given if only they grab the wish of Allah with the wisdom. Keep up that wisdom. Be fearful of God that you will not be satisfied and you will not be halting at any point of time without a further progression which is given to you as wish and wisdom combined together. So this is the life we will be treading from this moment onwards. Just two words, Ha Meem. Ha means high. Hayu means the life, the liveliness. Godliness is liveliness. And the wisdom attached to it. Knowledge is removed. You will not be competing with the people. You will not be envying your people because your life is always going far ahead of everyone else because there's no comparison to your life. Likewise, the next person, if he believes his godliness, his wish in him, his life has no comparison with your life. Each one will be having his own pathway, and that's the straight path. There's no person equal to you, no comparison. So there is no question of looking down upon anyone or keeping yourself head high above other people's shoulders. This is how we will be living from this moment. Ha Meem. Ha means Hayu, the liveliness. Meem means the grantor of faith to it. The grantor of faith. Mu'min. I become a Mu'min by following his godliness. And my life is steady and steadfast. Any questions now?
Salam, doctor.
Salam.
What is pride? You said that we should not be proud. What is pride then?
Pride means I am possessing something better than others. I am. God has elevated me in my levels of honor that is subduing. I am possessing above others that haughtiness, and naturally I feel a little high above the others, and naturally I have a tendency to look down upon others. That is pride.
But everybody, doctor, there are have-nots and there are people who have, right? So I tend to see
Despite that,
people,
this
no, I tend to see people who are not having, as much as I am. Sometimes I may feel proud, but most of the times I also feel that, Allah has blessed me. And I see some of the
okay.
people who
You
are
ask
most,
me what is pride.
yes, in that context only
You
I'm
ask me
asking.
what is pride.
Yes.
You
So
ask me
what?
what is pride. I said thinking myself high above others is pride. At the same time, I am looking down upon others is also pride. So that is pride. And what more you need for that? You tell me because I want to know what exactly is your need.
See, pride is a very general term,
This is
doctor.
what you wanted?
No, no. Pride is a very
Yes.
general term.
Yes, general term only. Yeah,
So,
general term.
I may not be
That's
able to take it. I'm not proudish always, but sometimes, I don't know how, when, and how I can be proudish. And forgetting to thank Allah
why do
or
you,
say
you know what is what pride is, and you know God will not like that pride in anyone. That means they don't want to progress anymore, and without that knowledge, they are already on the decline. That is the reason you be aware of that pride in you. Anytime it may show its head. When I think that I know, I am proud. When I am afraid of my future and God should help me, the wisdom is always there. Keeping up knowledge, and I think that I can lead my life with the money earning capacity. That is pride. You own certain knowledge. You can earn certain amount of money and you can spend it for your food and you think that you can lead your life. But in the real sense, that food has lost its life and it is not going to give you any good. And it may be disease producing toxin for you. You will not gain out of the food that you are consuming because you thought that I have money, I am buying food, I have my work to do, and I am living by that. No, God is giving you life despite all this. I am proud before God Himself when I say I am. And when I am diseased, now I take medicine. I'll believe in God now to help me be delivered out of it. So at that point of time, I'm remembering God, but when I'm living, I'm saying I am living. No, I am dying. Only after a particular gathering momentum of my deadly downward digression, I come to know of certain things that something is wrong with me. But I have come down the hill from top position to the level of hitting the ground. Just before that only I begin to remember I am having some problem and not able to get over it. Now I remember God. But what God says is whenever, even if you are at the height of your life, with your business and your liveliness, remember that something more is there. Though you are on the summit of a mountain, highest peak, go further up. Even Allah says the full moon, by the full moon, don't stop at that. For the moon, there's a decrescendo, but for you, there's ascending all the time, becoming brighter and brighter by the moon. Allah says you will be elevated from one position to another position. So if I don't believe in my higher altitude with an attribute more closer to godliness, I am proud if I don't have that attitude. If I am satisfied with whatever I'm having, I am proud. Because I am having, I know even if I have to live for 30, 40 years more, I got enough to carry on. You are proud.
Okay.
Dr. Saab,
Yes,
Dr. Saab, how to come out of the pride, sorry.
you listen to godliness more. You always feel that you have a higher life. Whatever you are living through has become lower life because everything is visible before me. Everything is created before me. This is your lower level. What you need is something that you do not know. I want a better life. Even if I am holding the wealth of the earth, all the earth, I am still feeling I want a better life.
Okay, okay.
You
Means
will be
whatever
instantly out of your pride. Pardon?
okay. If if I go on feeling after saying that I want a better life, but then I don't want to be in the pride, it comes again and again in a different
You want a
form.
better, your better life, your need, your wish for a better life itself has removed all your pride.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. When you are satisfied with whatever you are having, you are proud.
Okay.
Allah has nothing more for you. You have everything. That is the meaning of it. When I'm satisfied with whatever I'm having, never satisfied.
Okay.
Even if you're having the wealth of the world, don't be satisfied with it. Go higher up.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I got the point, Dr. Saab. Thank
Mhm.
Doc-
Your name?
you.
Your name?
Jumana?
Okay. No, no, no. So, you only talk to me. Okay.
Yes.
uh,
Okay.
Doc- uh,
Okay. Okay.
Mani
Okay.
here. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Can I say that I have pride in associating with no people who are the believers of God? Can I say that I'm really I have pride in associating myself
You are associating yourself with whom?
believers of God?
Yes. We associate ourselves with the believers, like-minded believers. There's no pride. The pride means if I don't want a higher life, a newer life, all right? Now you are working. I'm having something for my livelihood, and an engineer has his own way. Mechanic has his own way. Likewise, each one has a particular way of life Allah brings an end to that life one time or another time. When that happens, I think that the life is lost. Now I am having a way or more than a few ways of earning. All these things will come to a halt one day. Now Allah says, seek a better life, a life that you do not know at all, and that is higher life. I don't believe in living with the human beings in merchandise, in transactions, gaining money and losing money, and bargaining for anything. And I don't want any bargain, no transaction, nothing. I want a better life. That's what Allah says. Have a better life, have a unique life, have an individual life, individualized life. I am here to give you. If you say, no, no, I have enough pride, is enough for me. That proudish behavior God doesn't like. You want more, 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 more. Better than the life I know. Better than the livelihood I have with me. Better than the work or earning capacity I have. I don't want this. I want something else. Whether you want or you don't want, one day it will go down. And that is the day you will lose your life. You will feel as if your life is gone. No, a better life is ahead of you.
Salam, Doctor.
Salam.
Nasim here.
Yeah.
Doctor, I was thinking of connecting the better life which I'm asking is not from the angle of materialistic wealth which I have, but in the angle I'm asking always to Allah for a better life is to make my heart more, expand my heart all the time,
Yeah.
get me more wisdom, or
Yeah.
elevate me in becoming more and more of His quality to imbibe those things. Instead of, I might
That's right.
have wealth and I might be little satisfied also, but that I'm not at all considering now. The the time we have understood this, so wealth has become secondary for us. Materialistic angle is lost. So isn't that a better life then?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You want your life which no person in the world can understand, no person in the world has experienced. Likewise,
Yes.
each one of you.
Yes. Okay.
Money asked something. Have you got the answer, Money?
No, just I wanted to know, pride may not be a bad word, right?
No, I don't. I don't hear.
Let me see whether I am in unmute only.
No, sound is going down and up. Tell
What
me.
I say is that
Now I can hear. Right.
what I want to say is pride is not a bad word, right? I
How
have
come?
associating myself with you all, so I can be really be pride. I can be proud on that, no?
Why should you be proud? Be satisfied that Allah has given you a good way to be with the people, not envying others, not showing me above the others also. That is a different world altogether. Commonly we see the pride and the envy, vying with each other, competing with each other. This is your life. Take chapter 57:20 if you want a better understanding. 57:20. Yeah.
Sorry, I have a Tamil version.
Okay. Know that the life of this world, the life of this world is but amusement and diversion and adornment and boasting to one another and competition in increase of wealth and children. This is your life.
Oh.
Again, know that the life of this world is but amusement and diversion from God's memory, God's remembrance, and adornment and boasting to one another and competing in increase of wealth and children. This is it.
Okay.
It is like the rain whose plant grows pleases the tillers, but soon it becomes yellow, dry, and falls as dust. So if you are satisfied with the worldly life, you will become dust in no time. If you elevate yourself to a higher level, more better position, then take up God's wish and aim for a better life. None of the life, the ways of the life, the various walks of people are holding on to. I don't want the worldly life. I want the next life. That is the hereafter. So while living in this world, you are given a wisdom that will supersede almost all the existing knowledge, because with wisdom you are going to have the heavens and the earth together under your control. You will be leading a life of honor from God. You are given a throne to rule over the heavens and the earth, because Allah doesn't want it. He has created the heavens and the earth for you, not for him. And he will give you the reins, because you are the representative of God. If you start raising the ground and with available things here and there, you have certain means to acquire it and grab it. This is not the life. You must have your powers from the skies, which will bring down all the growth and plants and vegetations and animals, and the birds and the flowers and the grapes and the fruits of various kinds, and the rivers and the fountains and the falls. Everything is in your hands if you want. And he will give you a knowledge superseding almost all the available knowledge. The fraction of a time you can build even 1,000 multi-story building. You can build a house in water. You can build a fortress in the air, unseen to others. That is the kind of wisdom that you want. I'm saying for a few examples of it from the Quran only, not from my own. That imagination I don't have. But always aim for the better life. When God delivers it to you, you will know that's a new kind of understanding, which even in my dreams I cannot imagine. So certain things we know from Quran, what Allah has built. Am I clear to you, Mani?
Yeah, I'm very clear, and I could make out what is pride is all about. And that means, no, if you are going to envy, whatever may be that thing, if you are going to envy about others, or if you are going to compare with others, it is not a right way to do.
So 5720 gives you the answer, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Dr. Shriji there.
Yeah.
Doctor, you're saying when you are in some platform, and when you get something, you again keep asking more and more to the God, right?
Asking for better and better, not more and more.
Okay. Oh, better and better. Because if it is like
that the world doesn't possess, the worldly people don't possess. I want a better life. The world cannot reach up to me. They cannot grab me. They cannot imitate me. They cannot follow me. But they can follow their own wish, if they can understand when I am telling them how to lead a life.
Okay, but when somebody is leading a contented life, again asking for a better life, wouldn't that amount to a greed?
Contented life and better life, how come? Contented life is whatever you possess, whatever you have, it is sufficient. I don't want anything more. If you can maintain this sufficient, no, you become ill, at your loss. Because everything will die down. Everything physical will die down one day. It will escape you. Everything.
Okay.
So when it escapes you, you go on finding it. You go on chasing it to find it back. You will not get it back. You want a better life. Definitely that will also come with liveliness, and your new venture will be given to you, and God will be the sole helper and protector towards guiding you to that one. So 1757:23.
57:23.
In order that
Okay.
you will not become despaired over what has disappeared from you.
Hmm.
Because it is time, it has to go. But you thought it will be there with you forever.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
in search of that, whatever you have that has escaped you, you go after it, but believe in the first place, I want a better life. Now, this will also come back to you. Whatever you lost in this world will also come back to you. But without wish for the better life, if you go after it, your level will go further down because you are proud and arrogant. Allah says, what has disappeared from you, despair not about it. That's clear?
Okay. Okay.
What He has given you, He has taken it away. Now, whatever He is going to give you, don't be overpleased because it will have certain period of time after it will be eluding away from you. So always, every moment in your best, seek a better life, better wisdom. This wisdom has overpowering, conquering power over the knowledge. No person with the knowledge will take away anything from you by deceit. You will never be defeated by the people of the world in knowledge. So always wish for a better life. And the life that has gone away, you may be disliking after that. Even if you want it, will come back to you. And Allah does not like everyone self-deluding and boastful. Pride.
Okay. Go ahead, doctor. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, doctor.
Thanks, doctor.
Yes.
This is Nazima here.
Yeah.
I feel like I am more blessed sometimes. Is that a pride, doctor?
Blessed means, how can you call it pride? When you say blessed, how can you say you are proud? Blessing is only from Allah.
Yeah.
And you think you say that you are blessed by Allah,
Yes.
and you are in His blessings. How can we pride? Consider
Okay.
pride here.
Okay.
You're not proud. You're not arrogant. You're not boastful. You want a better life.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm.
And
When
how
I am-
can I? Yeah. And how
When
can
I'm
I wish?
contented and pleased with the present life, that's boastful life.
Yes. Yes, that blessing, I think, was contentment, which we understand as.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it
Content.
becomes boastful.
Yes. Because I know what I possess is sufficient for my entire life. Allah says it go away in no time. And I say, no, I have enough wealth. I don't think it will go away ever from me. And I have my knowledge to safeguard it, and I safeguard it. Definitely, we are boastful before Allah Himself.
And how can I wish for the same better life which I am wishing for others, doctor? For others around
What
me.
are you? No, you wish for yourself.
Okay.
Then from that, whatever Allah gives you, give it to others.
Okay.
With your word of advice, with your word of counseling, that they also have the same wish in them, and ask them to see a better life is better than the presenting life before you.
Yeah.
So if they take it, that's good for them. If they leave it, your job is over, and whatever you do is not for their accounting, and whatever they do is not on your accounting.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor, in discussions we say, Allah, Alhamdulillah, Allah has given me much more than I deserve. Is this, not boasting?
Much more than what Allah has given to you. Allah has given to you, but He says you need a better life.
No, I mean, people when generally say, how are you? Or, in general discussion, we say that, Alhamdulillah, Allah has given me much more than what I deserve.
Alhamdulillah, that's right. That is between you and me. Between you and Allah, all the time it is going on. Breathing in, breathing out. Between you and Allah, that is the matter, the discussion subject here.
Okay.
Between you and me, it's okay. We have to say only those things. We don't find any other better words than saying Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. One Allah.
Yeah. So always wish for the better one. So what is before me will go away one day, definitely, yes. Whatever health I have will go away one day. Seek a better health. That is coming from the heart of hearts. Peace upon peace. So that is the way to salam. The salam is a better life all the time. Increase your salam, or you are the salam. Possessor of peace, right?
Right. Doctor, I remember a verse now. The verse of two people who, when they enter their gardens, they discuss. And one person forgets to tell, praise Allah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, he forgets to say
Yes.
Inshallah, and everything is vanished. In this
Everything is.
in this story, doctor, how come he is boastful or proud?
Because they are conversing within themselves, not to allow any poor person to enter your garden when you are harvesting. So go early and harvest everything so that other people cannot come and ask. If they come and ask customarily, we have to give something. And we don't have to give these poor people. Let us grab away all things and let them come and go away, thinking that they came late. So that was the practice there, customary practice there. They don't want to give even that small amount to the poor people in that village. They want to take away all the wealth and hoard it. So when they come to that, overnight everything is gone. And they even doubted whether they had come in a different way. Have they changed their ways or they have lost their ways? No, someone says this is what our fields are. Totally it is lost. This is only to remind you from what has already happened. And this is not a story, but it is a story of a people. So that you will understand one day God will remove everything. Everything has got a purpose, and every creation has got a fixed period by which it will die. Everything has got a period fixed for it. So always go for a better life, better life, better life. Never ending life. And that happens given to you only if you wish for the God-given godliness in you, better life. That is there in every breathing of yours. First thing God gives you is peace. Whatever that happens around you, peace is given to you. From the unseen peace that I am possessing now, I can see entire my future, believe entire my future is bright, no gloominess.
One.
Any small doubt also you can clarify today. Ha Meem.
Sir?
Yes.
Doctor.
Yes.
Raja, doctor.
Yeah.
Supposing if we suggest for people who are suffering that you pray like this, can
Yeah.
we suggest to them?
First, let us learn to live by that. After that, we suggest them also. It is for you first. When you are satisfied that this is what God has given to me, you deliver to them also. If I am speaking to you, Rajya,
Yes, sir.
if I am speaking to you, I leave it by myself and then I am speaking to you. Not without that. Then only it will have the lively effect in your heart. Otherwise, it will be just a statement, like a dogma.
No, having understood, having
Can
understood,
no
and
problem, no problem.
uh,
You can say to others, no problem. But to have a
okay.
better effect, I also be a model before them. But to say doesn't, then there's no problem at all. You can say.
And today we have that your explanation about pride, that self-contentment is also pride. So far we have not come across like these, like your and you
This
mentioned about
definition,
verses in Quran.
yeah,
Pardon?
this definition has not come from the mouths of people because God only knows the explanation of pride. And 57:20 that
Thank you.
gives the explanation. Yes. Every word today spoken is something the world doesn't know.
Yes, you're right.
So we are already
Thank you,
in a
Doctor.
better, yes. All glory be to Allah.
All glory to God.
Tomorrow morning we will not have any worry. Dwell upon Ha Meem. Ha means high you. Hayyu. High you. Your liveliness. Meem means Momin. The one who grants your life is God. Hayyu. The name of God. The first letter, the initial of God is H. Ha. Meem is the one who delivers the belief faith to you. A Momin, the grantor of Iman. He is Momin. Ha Meem. The chapter starts with this, and we can go further down. It will be more revealing. So read the 45 entire surah and ask any question when you meet again on Friday. Friday evening. Friday or Thursday? No, Friday evening. Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, better life. We are asking for wisdom and peaceful only, right, sir? Or it only we should.
Unseen. Better life is unseen. So whatever I have here as my quality, it is unseen. A better life. I want a life of peace. It is always progressing from one position to another position because it's not a thing created. Peace is not a thing. Okay? So that's qualities. Better life means all godly qualities you want to possess. Let it increase day by day.
Okay,
That is
Doctor.
the wisdom.
Okay, Doctor.
God given wisdom will be attached to his attribute. Always be peaceful with the God, the godliness.
Sir, the pride can be replaced with the humanity inside the heart, or sometimes it is knowingly it is coming out. It is
Pride can be replaced only by wishing for a better life. I am leading a very lowly life now. Anytime it will become extinct. That fear, when it is there is a question of pride. I may be a wealthy person today, tomorrow I am going to be a pauper. If that is shown to me, unclear to me, this is what's going to happen. Can there be pride or fear?
fear.
So unless you see, you understand this, anytime your life will be out, you have only fear. So now I am asking your life that will never become extinct for the rest of my life. That's what I want. Sulaiman, Nabi Sulaiman, he is a great a warrior's son, war horses, and he brings and lines up all the horses before him and touches its neck and the thighs and wondered about the stature of it, the power of it, and the nature of its built. Finally, when the dusk fell and he could see no more, now remembers God, why I have fallen to the worldly things so dearly, forgetting the names of Allah, forgetting me from the remembrance of Allah. Allah should forgive me. Then the next day morning, again he calls. He makes it come before him and then starts wondering about it. So what happens now? Allah throws the body on the throne, the body of the horse on the throne. That means a defeat to his kingdom. That's a great message is there. Now Sulaiman Nabi seeks from Allah, forgive me, that I showed so much of pleasure to the world that you had created, to the things that you had created. You forgive me and give me a government that the world cannot possess anytime afterwards. So Allah gave them the languages of the ant, birds, mountain, brass, iron, and so many things. Even the mountains reverberated, echoed with him. So many things we do not know. And such is the power. He can build a house in water. And the Queen of Sheba is invited and made her enter the gates of that house of water. She raised her lower garment in order that it would not be drenched. Then Sulaiman says, it is not water, it is the marble. Then she says that such is the greatness of God that nobody on earth can even think of building a house like in water. But it seems like a water. That's the reflection. That is the movement of the liveliness of the edifice, the building, the whole of building itself. When she sees it, she says, I am becoming a Muslim with Sulaiman, believing in the God, the Almighty. Then she says, now also we say the same thing. You believe in the Creator. You can create here in this world with all liveliness. That is the next move, next generation for my life. That is lively all the time. So I want a better life. Not that I will go for the created things, but I will go for the creation along with my godliness. So start your life from nothingness. If you have nothing, then there's nothing to be proud of. If you have everything, then you are proud. I believe in nothingness. I cannot be proud. I can only have fear. What will happen tomorrow? But the best will only happen because I believe in the unseen power of the glorious names of God. That godliness is still there in us. The high, the most exalted.
Doctor,
Yeah,
what if you see a very scenic place, very scenic, like,
yeah,
and you feel,
yes,
what a place it has been built by Allah, without, let's say, just wow,
yeah,
what a place. Is that wrong?
yeah. Why? It is not wrong. I want a better place than this.
No, I'm just
If you don't say that, it
getting
is wrong.
pleasure of that place, not thinking of Allah. I'm just saying, wow, what a place.
You're getting into praise. You're getting into praising Allah, not the place, because it is going to die one day.
Okay.
It will die one day. Only glory be to Allah. God will give me a permanent resort in ever quivering atmosphere from heavens to earth.
Subhanallah.
Living in the heavens, even as I am living in the world. Unless I live here, believe here, there's no heavens. Because this has got no foundation. It is unseen. It's not a thing like heart. The mind or the soul is not a thing. So it is suspended in the universe. And I am living in the universe if I am living here. And Allah will grant me a life in this world from His wisdom. Knowledge will be down to earth for grazing people who want to live in a herding community,
Subhanallah, Doctor.
like cattle. Yeah. So salam to you all. We'll meet again on Friday night, 8 o'clock.
Inshallah, Doctor. Salam.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Salam.
Salam, doctor. Salam,
Wa alaikum salam.
salam,
Warahmatullahi
doctor.
wabarakatuh.
Thank you,
Salam,
doctor.
doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
Salam.
Salam.